Hi guys, this is your friend Clifton David Ryan with another episode of CDR Inspiration. God's richest blessings to you on this bright and beautiful Monday morning. If you are in Trinidad, actually it's a little bit overcast where I am. However, wherever you are today and whatever time it is, good evening, good night, good morning, wherever you are in the world. You see the title of this live today, We All Need This. We all need this. And what is it that we all need, guys? We all need the right guidance. The right guidance. And I really pray that this video gets to a lot of young people. If you have any teenagers, even pre-teens, get this video to them, because I remember in those years for me, how difficult it was sometimes for me to follow the right guidance. I remember how difficult it was for me. So, I want to tell you a quick story. I went to the Asa Wright Center last year with my children, and I was really impressed by the young guy, Randall. I pray that he sees this also. And I was really impressed by his guidance. He was a tour guide. And they have a tour guide for a reason. And Randall was able to take us safely through that path that we could go look at the birds. If you don't know, most persons go to the Asa Wright Center to do bird watching. But he was able to guide us. He knew the path. He knew the path very well. He was able to point out certain possible dangers on the trail for us. And he was even able to point out to us specific things on the trail that would have, might have piqued our interest, that we would have want to take a photo of and that kind of thing. So I really appreciated his guidance that day at Asa Wright Center, because I was there with all of my, well, not all of them, but some of my children. And I wanted to ensure that they would have been safe and everything also, because a trail, if the trail is a little bit wet, some parts of the trail could be slippery, you could injure yourself. There are times that snakes would come up on the trail, just off to the side of the trail. So he was able to point all of that out to us. And I'll tell you something, as a young man growing up, my parents did their best to give me the right guidance, mentorship. They did their best, pointing out to me beautiful things that life has to offer that I could enjoy, but also pointing out possible, potential dangers for me. Now, at the age I was at that time, it was very difficult sometimes for me to see the dangers that they were trying to point out to me. And I walked right into them, even though the guidance was there. And only after the experience, I would have realized what my parents were speaking about. And that's why I'm saying to you guys that I want this to get to as many young persons as possible, because they need to hear this. And some of you that are on this live today, I know that you could attest to what I'm saying. You could testify, you could confirm what I'm saying. We have refused, we have rejected the right guidance so many times, but in every aspect of your life, you need someone to guide you, to direct you, to lead you. I thank God for my parents today and the guidance that they gave. It helped to shape and mold me into the man that I am today. I really, looking back, some of the stupid decisions I would have made, I pray that I just listened to my parents and not have to go that way. That would have set me back maybe a couple of years sometimes. I really, as a matter of fact, I'm challenging you guys that are looking at this to send this to every youth group, police youth club, your children, whoever it is. Get this to these young people and let them hear from me, encouraging them to appreciate the right guidance so that you'll get yourself in a lot less trouble. I am guided by my parents still up till today. I am guided by my leaders in church, and I really appreciate the guidance. They are very aware because of their many years of experience. They are aware of so many pitfalls. They've seen so many persons ended up in trouble before, and they are able to identify certain things, certain traits, and they are able to warn you off before you get yourself into trouble. So if you have persons around you that are giving you the right guidance, learn to take that guidance, appreciate it. You may not see it for yourself, you may not understand it at the time, but trust me, from my experience, and it doesn't matter, I really want this to get to the young people, but it's for every single one of us. Sometimes as adults we could be very, very hardened sometimes, very stubborn sometimes, very stuck in our ways sometimes, and not even listen. I tend to even listen to my children sometimes because they are so intelligent, and they do give the right guidance sometimes also. Trust me. So we all need this, guys. We all need this. Share this video to your profile. Share it. Make it something very public, and get it to as many young people as possible. I challenge you today not to let them become another statistic, negative statistic. I love you guys, and thanks very much for taking the time out to be on CDR Inspiration this morning. Looking forward to seeing you next week with a friend. Love you all. Have an excellent Monday, an excellent week, an excellent month, an excellent year, an excellent life. Love you guys.